Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys, and happy holidays to you and your family. I wanted to jump on here and talk about the new law that Governor Pritzker of Chicago is passing in 2025, and it has something to do with AI and the justice system. I want to bring awareness to this because the AI is not perfect and it should not be in the justice system at all. But again, if people don't know about this, how can they fight against it? So I'm going to get into this video and I want you guys to let me know how you feel about AI being in the justice system. Please bear with me. I am going to butcher some of these words, but again, I'm not perfect. So hold it to my thought process and not my heart, okay? Let's get started. The potential dangers of AI in Illinois' justice system. Since 2019, artificial intelligence has been quietly integrated into Illinois' justice system with the aim of streamlining decisions related to bail, sentencing, and parole. However, this technology has been implemented without enough oversight or consideration of its deep potential to perpetuate existing biases. AI, built on historical data, which is very dangerous because, remind you, it's a lot of innocent people in jail, has the ability to shape the lives of thousands of individuals, often without their knowledge or consent. The danger lies in the fact that AI systems like Compass, correctional offender management profiling, or alternative sanctions, I'm going to look that up and figure out what that is, and other predictive tools can incorporate racial and social biases. Biases that are present in the very data used to train these systems. And this is the problem with America. They never tell you what they're going to do until it's late or until something happens. That's not good, right? Let me finish. AI is not infallible. And the problem with relying on it for critical decision in criminal justice is that it may reinforce harmful stereotypes about people of color, especially black and brown individuals. These tools can be inaccurate, predict someone's likelihood of reoffending based on their race, social economic status, or past encounters with law enforcement. Even if they haven't committed a crime in years, the risk of innocent people being unfairly targeted, arrested, or sentenced due to flawed AI systems is a very real concern. Let's talk about Robert. In 2019, Robert, a black man from Chicago, found himself caught in the fallout of this AI driven justice system. And I hope he sued, but I don't know if he did. He was flagged by an AI system used to assess the likelihood of offenders reoffending. Despite having no history of violent crimes, Robert's past arrests, many of which were of minor offenses, led the algorithm to label him as high risk. Based on this, he was arrested and faced a harsher legal situation than he would have if the case had been evaluated by a human judge. The AI decision, influenced by biased data, affected his life and criminal record. His story is a perfect example of how AI in the justice system can harm people like black men who are targeted sometimes by a criminal justice system. This is just one example of many AI systems in Illinois that have been used to determine whether individuals should be granted bail, assessed for parole, or recommended for sentencing. That means that obviously the judge is reading what AI typed out for him in certain situations. That's what it sounds like. But let me finish. all while considering flawed historical data. That this data, which may include information about previous arrests or encounters with law enforcement, does not always reflect an individual actual risk or likelihood of reoffending. It instead reflects the racial biases that have long existed in law enforcement and the criminal justice system. With AI being used in decision making, individuals like Robert can be unfairly labeled, leading to wrongful arrest, longer sentences, and criminal record, and they may not deserve. The need for regulation and accountability. While Illinois has moved forward with plans to regulate AI in the justice system, with a law that will take effect in 2025, the damage has already been done. From 2019 to today, many individuals like Robert have been impacted by AI systems that lack the accountability or transparency needed to ensure fairness. In cases like Robert, AI did not take into account the of his individual situation, only the biased data it had been fed. The question is how do we correct the injustices caused by AI in the justice system? How can we ensure that those who were wrongfully affected by these systems get justice they deserve? Governor Pritzker's decision to regulate AI is a step in the right direction, but it comes too late for those whose lives have already been affected by AI driven decisions. The law needs to focus on transparency, fairness, and accountability of these systems to make sure that they don't continue to hurt the racial, I'm sorry, not hurt, but perpetuate the racial and social biases that were built on. The harm caused by these systems cannot be undone, but we can begin to prevent future harm. Now, it is sad that there's many hundreds of these type of stories with Robert that has not been talked about in the social media uh, spaces or on news media. Nothing. It has not been talked about. Using AI in a criminal justice system is a no-no. It should never be implemented. It should never been put in place because again, if you have all these problems that you have never fixed in the first place, which all with all these biases that's going on in Chicago with the justice system, AI should never be used. The only time I think that AI should be used is to go back into these court cases and find out the truth. That's what they should be used for only. But again, humans are lazy. I'm lazy sometimes. But when you are a lawyer, a state's attorney, judge, there is no space for being lazy. Lawyer, no, there's no space for it. It's very dangerous. And you know what? If you live in another state, you need to look up what's going on in your state. Because a lot of innocent people could be arrested and charged with crimes. It could be a simple crime like fighting. It could be a misdemeanor, and AI turns it into a felony. So please make sure you look this up in your own state. Make sure you look this up in Chicago as well. Because you never know. You can be walking down the street. Things happen every day. Things have changed. A lot of things have changed in America. And people are different now. So please be mindful of what you're doing wherever you live at. Be safe. And this is why I started this YouTube channel. Because it's all laugh, joke, and funny things on social media apps all across. But life is real. And things happen every single day. You have to stand up for what's right. Uh, even if even if you start a simple conversation, you still have to stand up for what's right sometimes. Okay? So please do not forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and share my videos. And I will see you guys in the next video.